Daddy born poor, Mama was too. Walking through the snow, plastic bags on their shoes. Papa selling houses, sleeping in a car. Four babies in the backseat, underneath the stars. Well, hey, hey, just work a little harder. Hey, hey, punching that clock with work and prayer and a little bit of luck. Make so much money, need a 10-ton truck. Ha, 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 ha.
Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Paul McMann here with Forex Smart Trade. It is Monday, February 3rd, 2025 at 3:30 p.m. So glad you could join me this afternoon. Here at Forex Smart Trade, we have one mission to help you become the best version of yourself by teaching you how to currency trade with our simple but very accurate proprietary trading indicators. And this is the purpose of this session is to demonstrate how simple and accurate they are. And we are so confident in how well these indicators work that once we've trained somebody, we will let them trade with our money and split what they make. So it's a win-win for both of us. So with that, let's see what we've got today. We first need to listen to this guy, and then we'll check out the market.
Due to federal and state regulations, we are providing the following disclosure. Please stay tuned, as this will take less than a minute. Foreign exchange, futures, and cryptocurrency trading are highly risky, and you can lose all the money you invest should you decide to engage in live trading. We are not responsible for your investment, trading, or tax decisions. We are not licensed financial advisors, traders, accountants, stockbrokers, or attorneys. We are not licensed commodities brokers and do not engage in or facilitate commodities transactions. We are not an introducing broker, and we make no recommendation as to where you should invest or what broker you should trade with. As you apply what you learn, we recommend you seek advice from licensed professionals. Any trade results that we show should not be considered typical of our students. We do not and cannot track the results or performance of our students' private trading accounts. We do not know what a typical or average student earns or loses trading. This is not a get-rich-quick program, guaranteed system, or business opportunity. We sell training and trading tools. We make no promises our training or tools will generate future income for students, and you may not make your investment back, including your investment in this training. Any redistribution or recording of this material is strictly prohibited without advance written permission.
We teach with a number of different tools. We've got recordings. We've got group trading sessions. We've got these live trade sessions. And the thing that we think really differentiates us is that we work one-on-one with you, and we stay with you for a year. As long as as you continue to use the indicators. I do 3 live trades a week. This one that we're at right now, and then I also do one at Monday morning at 6:30 and Thursday morning at 6:30 every afternoon. So long as it's not a holiday, I send out an afternoon trade setup. However, when you do become a member, we do live trades every morning at 10 a.m. Also at 6 p.m. And one of the things, we're not just kind of a one and done type of course. We are constantly training. Every week we've got training sessions, and we continue to work on the fundamentals because even if you're good, you still need to practice the fundamentals. And we've just added a kind of a new feature. I don't know if you've been following, where not only do we teach you how to trade, but we will send you trade setups that are very, very accurate. Here was today's. They've got multiple ones, but I just get one a day. Came out at 10:30, buy signal on the Euro USD. Gave me their entry, take profit and stop loss. And then you can see on my trade results for today, here it is. I took it. This trade was for about good for about 30 pips. I got in just a little bit late. They got in at 41.50. I got in at is that it? Hold on. Why are the numbers here different? Oh, this is from the other day. That's not the right one, my friends. they're going to say that's not showing us the right thing that we want to be looking at. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Sorry about that. Where is today's? Hope I'm using up valuable time here. I'm sorry. Because we do have a good trade here. So we got in at 103. I got in a little late at 103.07. So this was good for 22 pips. The trade was for 30 pips. So even though I got in a little late, it was still a terrific trade. So not only do we teach you to trade, we'll give you the trades. Our system is set up so that you don't have to sit in front of the computer like we're doing right now to find the trade, but it's still worthwhile for you to know how to find the trade. So I like to work off of a little checklist. Helps me stay focused. Every day when I start, I refresh the green chart, clears out the memory, keeps it going fast. Critical activity at the end of every day, and I can't stress this enough because some people are lazy and don't like to do it, is you need to go back on the trades that didn't go the way you wanted and try to identify why. And with our simulator, you can go back to the specific time when you took that trade and see exactly what the indicator was telling you and try to determine as to why it didn't move the way you wanted it to move. Like, that's the number one thing. Even though I've been doing this 6 years, I still sometimes will get into a bad habit or I'll do something that I shouldn't. And that's when I sit back and go back and say, all right, I stretched this rule and I shouldn't have. And that's what caused me to lose or contributed to the loss. We are technical traders. We are trading based on the price action, and that's what our indicators are very, very good at doing. But we also want to know news does impact currency prices. So we want to know what the news items are so that we can trade around them. And the place I like to see the news items is from forexfactory.com. It breaks news down into 3 categories. Yellow is low impact. I ignore those. Orange, which is medium impact, I also ignore those, but some people pay attention to them. But red is high impact. These are guys I want to trade around. And right now this is the next item coming up. We don't have anything until tomorrow morning. That's a red item. So we've got kind of clear sailing. We don't have to worry about any news items coming up and causing a change in the market, some whiplash and us getting stopped out. So we've got a clear signal. Trade I am going to do, we've got a dozen different trade signals. And when we teach somebody, we focus on your availability to trade and what your risk preferences are, and we develop a customized trade plan. This is the one that suits me, the 10-point trade signal. I like to take it off of a 1-hour chart, but you can take it off of any time frame. On a 1-hour chart, trades are going to be worth anywhere from 5 to 35 pips. My sweet spot's 11. If I can get in and out of with 11 pips 3 times a day, I'm doing terrific. And an 11 pip trade is going to take anywhere from 1 to 3 hours to close. And the strategy is basically there's 3 sections to the chart: the TNTs, the majors and minors, and the pressure. And I want all 3 to kind of line up. I want lines from all 3 to kind of agree. So the chart we're trading off of this afternoon is the Light 6 Major. It's one of the standard charts. It is a composite chart. It's going to show me 6 different currency pairs, all in a 1-hour time frame, which means the candle and the lines each have 1 hour's worth of information in them. I like to start with the middle section of the chart, which is the majors and minors. This red and green line is the major indicator. The black and gray line is the minor indicator. This horizontal blue line is the overbought line. Horizontal red line is the oversold line. So I am looking for situations, say, where we're oversold, like over here, and the lines are going up, or overbought and the lines are going down, and you can see the red candle and the green candle. So that's what I'm looking for. So here we're overbought, but the lines are going up. Can I make 10 pips taking a buy trade when the lines were overbought and going up? Yes, I can. Just not part of my trade strategy. So I'm going to pass. Euro USD, my favorite pair. Miners got to oversold. Majors didn't quite, but everybody's going up. I've got a double cross where the greens crossed over, the grays crossed over. And the steepness on the green line is better than 45 degrees. So there's 4 things I'm looking for. 1, that we were oversold, which we did hit oversold. 2, that everybody's going up. 3, that I've got this double cross. And 4, I want the steepness on the green line better than 45 degrees. So I've got all of those. What I would then do is jump up to the TNTs, count how many lines are supporting what I'm seeing here, or the buy signal I'm seeing here. Thick orange is going up, thin orange is going up. The blue lines are inversely related. So when blue goes down, that means buy. Dotted blue is coming down. So 3 of the 4 lines are saying buy. Then what I want to do is look at what the pressure is doing. I want these lines either going down or I want the red line on top. So I do have the red line on top. So I got 1 point, 4 points, 3 points, or 8 points. What I would normally do is then go to confirm it by looking at a extended time period, a chart that has multiple time periods on it. I'm not going to do that today because in Europe, it's a 6 or 7 hour difference depending on where in Europe you are. So it is, approaching 10 o'clock there. So traders aren't trading in Europe, and it's the end of the U.S. day. I want there to be active trading on the chart to get my move within the 1 hour that I'm looking for it to happen. So since it's the end of the day, I'm not going to trade these pairs. So we're going to keep looking. Euro or pound dollar, we don't have agreement between the majors and miners. Dollar Canadian dollar, we're oversold. Majors are sideways. Miners have started to go up. Dollar Swiss franc, we're more than. I don't mind that the miners have gone more than halfway, but I do care on the majors. If this weren't the end of the day on the USD, I might consider this. Everybody's going down. The majors didn't quite make the overbought. I like it to be overbought before it comes down, because sometimes when it turns in the middle like this, it doesn't quite move as fast, and you can see there's several kinks in the line. So it's kind of been a slow turn versus a sharp turn. So we're going to pass on this. Dollar yen, overbought. Everybody's coming down. Double cross. Terrific steepness on the green line. So I've got all 4 points here. Plus, the lines are all clustered. When the lines are all clustered, that's a stronger signal. So I like that. When I jump up to the TNTs, 2 orange lines going down, 2 blue lines going up. So I got all 4 agreeing with the sell signal here. I've got sideways pressure. Why is it sideways? Green line's going down, the red line's going up. I am going to take a look at the confirmation on this. Usually I want both of these lines going down or the red line on top. But with green going down, I'll consider it. So let's take a look at the full chart. And the full chart is going to show me multiple time periods. So here's the 1 hour chart that we were just looking at. Here's a 2-hour chart, a 4-hour chart, 8-hour chart, 12-hour chart, a day chart. Normally what I want on the 2-hour chart and the 4-hour chart is I want us to be overbought. They don't have to be going down, but I want us to be overbought. And so we are kind of on the 2-hour chart. Theoretically, I'd like the majors to be a little higher than they are. Here we're not. Here, this is telling me we're going up. So I don't have the confirmation I like. But if I look at the 8-hour chart going down, 12-hour chart going down, day chart, green lines going down, I like that all of these are going down. So I think I might, even though, so I'm breaking my rule now. I normally want this to be overbought. And the reason I want this to be overbought is if this signal weakens, I'll pick the trade up off of one of these two, but it'll just take longer for it to execute. Less chance that I'll get stopped out. But if this one's going up and this one's going down, I could very well get stopped out. But this is going down, this is going down, this is going down. So because all three of these are going down, I'm going to break my rule here. So then on some of the trades we teach, there's a set take profit. On other trades, you got to figure it out. This is one of the trades where you got to figure it out. So to figure it out, I want to look at a clean chart. And I've already put in the clean chart, and I'm going to add some support and resistance to it. So when I first do it, you'll see when I put the support and resistance in, support and resistance are spots where the candles seem to naturally stop. And those natural stopping points are going to be the limits within which I trade. So you can see over here, it stopped in here, it seemed to stop in here, over here, in here, over here, and then on the top line, you can see it stopping. And because I want to get in and out, I am going to trade within those limits. So right now, if we look where we're at, it's bouncing on this line. So it came down, it broke into this channel, then went up, stopped, went up, stopped, bounced, 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 broke through, came down a little bit, and it's bouncing here. I want to trade from the middle of this. Like I want it to be on the other side of this line. So what we're going to do, let's see what we've got here. That's 32 pips down. But let's assume we start here. $25 pips down. So we're going to go 5 pips. We're going to take a different kind. Rather than taking a market trade, we are going to take a pending trade. And we're going to let it break this line. And when it breaks that line, we're going to take the trade. So what I'm doing here is a little bit advanced, but I don't want to take a trade because it might bounce on this line several hours, and I don't want to hold open the trade. And it may not break this line. It may just hit it, and then keep going reverse. So if you've got MetaTrader, open it up. So, or you can do it in your simulator. So we're going to go to, I don't have USD JPY. So it's morning time in Japan. It's approaching morning time in Japan. So it's a good time to take this. So I'm going to go to new chart. USD JPY is one in the top group there. I'm going to open it up. I'm going to make it a 1-hour chart. So it's what we were looking at. Here, if we look at it, we want to take the trade at 154.658. So to take a pending trade, I am going to go to new order. My lot size is going to be a function of how much is in the account. And right now, this is a demo account. It's got 13,559 in it. I'm going to move this decimal place over 4 spots. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1.36. I'm going to round up for my lot size. I can have a couple trades open at 1.36. So 1.36 is my lot size. I can go anywhere from half of that to double it, but I'm going to just keep it in the middle so I can have another trade open for the overnight trade. I'm going to click market. I'm not going to click market sell. I'm going to go to pending order, go to sell stop, and I'm going to put the price in that I want, which is if it gets to 154.658, I want it to engage. And we're going to do a take profit at, you know what, I'm not even going to go all the way. I want to just go to here. You know what, I'm even going to be a little safer. I'm going to go to here because we are trading against the trend. So we're going to go to the kind of the base of this candle. So 154.511. So where's our? So take profit is 154.511, and so how many pips is that? 15 pips. It's about 15 pips. We'll call it 14 pips. 14 pips. So if we go 3 times 14, make it 45. So add 45 to that. So it's going to be 155.005. We'll just go a little bit above that. So 3 times, we'll use a 1 to 3. And then click place, and it drops it in here. And you know what I'm going to do is I'm just going to push this up just a little bit to get it off of those wicks, because I don't want to get stopped out. And so if it hits this spot, we're going to take the trade, and we're going to get out here. Actually, I wanted to be a little bit less than that, but that's okay. We're all right there. All right, so we took a sell on the USD JPY with a take profit. Actually, it was a pending sell, which was a sell stop. So this trade isn't open. It will execute if it hits that price. So a sell stop at 154.658, 154.658. The take profit of 154.511, and a stop loss of 155.039. So let me repeat that. We took a sell stop, the pending trade, on the USD JPY at 154.658. So if it hits that price, it will execute. And then the take profit is 154.511, 154.511, and stop loss of 155.039. It is 6 minutes to 3 o'clock. The new trading day starts at 5 p.m. If this hasn't executed, so between 5 and 10, or between 5 and 6 is kind of a dead trading time, because at the end of the day, the brokers are doing their books. And when they do their books, they expand the spread. So that's not profitable to trade during that hour. And then they bring the spreads back down at 6 p.m. So if this has not closed, if this is not engaged by 8 p.m. Eastern time, just close it. If it hasn't engaged by 8 p.m., just close it, because we will have been 4 hours past when we saw this signal. But if it does, then just let it do its thing. If you want to learn how to trade, I'm sorry, I should have shut this off. If you want to learn how to trade, if you want to learn how to do anything, best way, find somebody who's good at it. We are good at it. We've been doing it 16 years. I've been doing it 6. Got my results posted every day so that you can see it. I do live trades so that you can see what I'm doing. That there's no kind of hanky-panky going on, and get them to teach you. We'd love to teach you. We're good at teaching you. In fact, we're so confident we can teach you, we'll let you trade with our money. So it's a win-win for both of us. You get a mentor, you get somebody who's kind of looking over what you're doing, who's providing a safety net. And we're providing a safety net because we don't want you to lose our money. So, and then as you win, we win. So our interests are aligned. It turns out to be a very profitable trading strategy for us, because when you've got like 100 people trying to optimize their accounts, that turns out better than one guy trading an account. And when he makes a mistake, it blows up the account. If you've got any questions, reach out, get on my calendar. You can get on my calendar by going to forexsmarttrade.com/schedule and booking some time with me. And in a few minutes, I'll be sending out the overnight trade setup. And I'll see you again tomorrow morning at 6:30. Have a terrific evening. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.